Chet, obviously so much of dealing with them is point of attack defense on post-ups and them trying to fly off of Jokic. What'd you make of just the execution by you all and the physicality that you were able to play with tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of the credit there goes to the guys that were flying off those, chasing around those screens, and then the guys that were putting the body on Jokic all night. So credit to Hart and Jay Will and Lou, Queso, everybody that was flying around. Everybody was playing with a lot of energy, and we got to keep doing that going forward.
There seemed to be some great gang rebounding going. What'd you feel on the floor just in terms of the way that you all were able to finish off possessions tonight?
Yeah, obviously, giving up 25 offensive rebounds isn't a winning formula. So, obviously, as a collective, we felt like we had to clean that up, and we did a good job of kind of all flying in there, creating a pocket for the rebounds, and then somebody going and kind of getting it up top. So.
Chet, yesterday Mark said that you were the last person he was worried about being able to respond through adversity. I was just wondering, where do you think that comes from in your mindset to be able to respond like this?
I was talking to Kay last night. Shout out to him coming over watching the games with me. But I was just telling him, I had 5 screws and a plate put in my foot, shattered my hip in 6 places, and I was thinking about it. I was like, if I could pick one of those 3, missing a couple free throws is the least of your worries. Obviously, it hurts knowing what was on the line. Playoff game, you never want to lose, but you also can't be afraid to fail, I guess. I've been on both sides of it. I've hit big free throws to go to overtime. I've hit game winners. I've missed game winners. Obviously missed clutch free throws too. It's all part of it. I didn't spend too much time on social media the last couple of days, but I'm sure I was getting ripped pretty hard. So just understanding that it's all part of it. Obviously, there's a lot of basketball ahead of us, and we have a lot to do. We got to get a lot better, but it's all part of it. I was also talking to Kay, and he just said, because he's played a lot in his career too. He's been in similar situations and been through similar things, and he just said, "Don't run from it." You got to want to shoot free throws again. You got to want, when you make a mistake, you got to want to be in that position again and then try and get it right. So, that's what I'm going to try to do going forward.
Yeah, Chet, Shea described tonight as a desperate situation for you guys. After seeing what happened to Boston, what's happened to Cleveland, 2 other elite teams, how desperate was this situation for you guys?
Every game's desperate. It doesn't matter if you're up, down, tied, at home, on the road. It's the playoffs, so you got to come out with a level of desperation, no matter what the situation is.
Chet, after last game, you were saying that dealing with a guy like Jokic, you don't want to be so timid. I guess that you're not being aggressive. You're scared of the whistle. Like, how do you feel you managed him today? Not just yourself, but just sort of the front court in general.
Yeah, I didn't find myself matched to him too much today. I think a lot of the credit goes to Hart and Jay Will on that one, but just being smart, understanding that he's a smart player. So if you give him anything, he's going to take advantage of it, and that goes not only for making plays but also drawing fouls. So just playing solid, understanding where you can be physical, where you can't, and then don't give them any of those advantages, putting your hands in the cookie jar when you shouldn't, and leaving the floor on shot fake, stuff like that. Just being smart, being solid.
Quick follow-up, if I can. What did you see specifically from Jay Will in the early minutes, trying to, the positions he was trying to put Jokic in?
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Just understanding where you can be physical, where you can't be. Not biting for any of those plays, putting your hand in there, leaving the floor, things like that. He did a great job of being physical where he could, and then being smart where, typically you give up a foul.
Chet, a couple of questions ago,
I'm trying.
a couple of questions ago, you mentioned the ebbs and flow of the game of basketball. You've obviously been playing this game for a while. What helps you maintain that kind of balance throughout everything?
Just not trying to run from anything, understanding that it's all part of it. When it doesn't go your way, you're supposed to feel like shit. When it goes your way, you're supposed to feel good. But then understanding that, for as long as you're around, which is it's a blessing to be around for a long time. As long as you're around, there's going to be another game. So just understanding that you have another opportunity to go and be better. And if you had a good game or a good performance, you have to go do it again. Because, once you do it, people don't care until you do it again. So just got to keep it rolling.
Chet,
Two more, Michael Martin and then Jenny.
when the team signed Isaiah Hartenstein, a lot of people were immediately looking forward to the playoffs of what would that look like. I think a lot of people were hoping that would be where his impact was felt the most. I know it's only been 6 games, but where have you seen him impact and help this team the most just in the postseason?
All over the place. You really can't sum it up to one spot. On the offensive end, he does a great job of creating an offense for everybody on the floor, kind of quarterbacking a lot of things. Making reads with the ball in his hand out of the handoff and back cut action, and then everybody knows he's a really good screener, so he gets people advantages, and then he's good at finishing at the rim. He's good at that little 8-foot shot. He's really effective in his areas on the floor, and then on the defensive end, he's big. He can put a chest on people. Helps a lot on the glass. But beyond that, he can move. He's not just like a big stiff dude out there. He can move, make plays, rotate out when he needs to. So he's been all over, and he's been good for us.
Last question from Jenny.
Chet, Jalen was the first guy off the bench tonight. He only plays 2.5 minutes in game 1, and tonight he really changed the direction of things, it seemed a bit. What impressed you most about just what he did and maybe what he does overall for you guys?
Yeah. What he does is really impressive, just because he has to be ready for anything and everything, either on a moment's notice or without any notice at all. He's always ready. Coach can always know what to expect from him coming into the game, and he does a really good job of doing what he does. You know what I mean? Comes in, makes big shots, makes big plays on defense, makes the right reads, similar to what I was saying about Hart on the offensive end, and really gets things churning, gets things going, and then he's somebody that is an energy guy for us, whether he's on the floor or not. Can't speak enough about what he does for us.
Thank you, Chet.